What up, guys? It's your host, Lucas, and your co-host,
Kendall.
And today we are going to be
talking and discussing about, like, how we would build our dream pickup, what it would be, what we'd all do to it.
Yes. Okay, you go first.
Alright. How about we start with, like, what our dream pickup is, and then we'll go on to, like, transmissions, like, what we do to the motor, stuff like that. We'll go back and forth.
Okay.
Sound good? Alright, well, I'm getting a 4th gen. Probably, I'll just build mine, for example. It's 2011 Ram 3500 Mega Cab.
Okay. Me?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to do something, and it'll all make sense in a minute. But I'm going to do an early 99 7.3. It'll make sense.
Alright. First thing I'm doing to the pickup itself, stretching it and putting it on its...
Okay.
Alright. Putting a long bed on it. Traction bars.
Yeah. First thing I'm doing, track bars. And I'm probably going to do like a 6-8 drop.
Alright.
Thing's going to be low.
Yeah, I don't want mine to be extraordinarily low. I'll talk to you after this podcast.
Okay.
But, alright. Now, I'm going to have it with, obviously, the 600 Cummins. And I'm going to put a G50, built G56 in it.
Transmission?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to clearly have a 7.3 power stroke. And it's going to be, it's actually not going to be a ZF6, but it's going to be a ZF6 transmission, but a sequential shifter.
Alright, so now I'm going to go on to motor. Alright, I'm going to build this thing to the moon. Alright, so turbo, I'm going to go 2nd gen swap. I'm just going to put one fat turbo S400 on it. S472 probably.
Mm-hmm.
Pushing buttload of PSI. I don't know how much pounds, but a bunch of boost. Yeah, you can go, and then I'll just get way deeper into my motor.
Okay, before I get way too deep into my motor, I'd probably go with like a KC 120 millimeter, which is fed by a KC like 68 or 60 millimeter, and I'd make it a compound turbo.
Yeah, the reason why compounds are sick, they put out a bunch of power, but like, I like noise.
Yeah.
Compounds are quieter than one big turbo because your second compound is just going off of the noise built off your first bigger compound.
Yeah, they still spool up though, don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, you'll see a theme I'm coming with here.
Alright, I'm gonna go with a big fast fuel system, dual CP3, getting a buttload of fuel, 200 overs, valve springs, head studs, the works, built bottom end, push rods, because 6.7 Cummins has the weakest push rods, cold air intake, all that for my motor.
I have a big turbo, so they actually make 250 over injectors. Pretty much anything you could do to that motor would be done. I'd probably change it to like all aluminum because it's light, and it's heat resistant, and it stays good. Yeah, like pretty much anything you can do. Intake. I actually probably wouldn't do cold air intake. I would do a box intake and then a headlight delete. So you're getting all the air straight from the front end. Especially in North Dakota, it's pretty much cold air intake. Yeah, it is a cold air intake actually because it has the box around it and heat shielding, so it doesn't let any hot air from the engine get in. Yeah. Fast fuel system, obviously.
How many gallon per minute fast you going with?
I don't even know how much even is like a big one for a 7.3?
I don't know about a 7.3.
I haven't done that much research.
I know I would probably go with like a. I think it's 160 gallon per hour. For my pickup.
Holy.
Yeah.
Sucker runs out of fuel within 5 minutes.
If you're dumping, yeah. Because I got the injectors to support it.
Yeah. Alright, your turn.
Alright, I would go with, and for all my decorative stuff for underneath the hood, it would be Whirly, Custom Fab, all the piping and the battery boxes and the radiator, like runoff fuel cell.
Isn't that what Matthew has?
Yeah, I'd go in with, because if we're using my exact pickup, I'm going with like a midnight purple color.
Alright. Second off, I'm just gonna go here real quick. I get a custom built tune, dyno tune.
Oh yeah, of course.
Clearly. And then I'd also probably go with Whirly. I really like that stuff.
The only thing I don't like about Whirly is it is so hard for me to navigate their website. Like, I cannot do it. I don't know why.
And then I would try to get a white one or a black one. It doesn't matter what color 7.3. Actually, no. I don't know if you've seen it. They didn't make very many of them. They made like a forest green. I think it's so cool. And then for the color of Whirly, if I went for the forest green, I would probably go like probably white, like a pearl white
Young Golf Orange.
with forest green. Heck no.
Alright, I'm gonna have this thing sitting on some Archons. 22-inch Archons wrapped in 35s. About 90 rock lights and 8 wheel lights.
Alright.
2 on each wheel.
I'm not gonna go with rock or wheel lights.
Mine's a spaceship.
I will have LEDs all around. Another thing I forgot to add. We'll probably get back to that in a second. But I was gonna say something. What'd you say at first?
Yeah, I
Oh,
said my
wheels.
transmission.
Okay. I'm gonna go with some bead locks and some drag tethers.
Okay. I'm going with my next pull is gonna be a Starlight headliner.
Okay.
I'm gonna have it be a 2,000 piece with shooting stars.
Okay.
It's a mega cab. You need a lot of stars.
My next pulls would probably be a really nice stainless steel skid plate. Because if you're on a truck that low, and then a mirror for under the hood.
Yeah, a mirror for under the hood. Well, see, I would go with a mirror for under the hood, but like mine's low.
This is mine.
If you can't see my motor, you don't deserve to be looking at my pickup.
Still.
All right, I would go with a. I'm not sure. I don't know what my next. I don't know what else there is to do.
I know exactly what I'd do next.
Probably just forget it. You're gonna say something, and I'm gonna be like, "Oh yeah."
What
are you doing next?
I'm gonna go with a hood dump. I am doing a hood stack, and a nice one at that, like the hexagon plated hood stacks.
See, I don't personally. I like hood stacks. That's how you really get your power out because it's literally straight off the turbo. But like, it really doesn't decrease the power a bunch when you just take it and just run it straight out right behind the axle. So that's what I'm gonna do with the 90-degree elbow pointing up.
I don't know, hood stacks I just think look cool.
They look really good.
That or front fender exit.
Yeah, that'd be sick. I can't stand bed stacks though.
No.
Cause bed stacks, like the air goes down and then it hits a 90 and goes straight up. Like, you know how much you're losing off of that?
Yeah.
Like mine, it comes down, runs all the way out, and then hits like a very small 90 and goes up.
Then probably the last thing I'd do, I don't know if you've seen this, I would drill a hole right I'd drill a hole into the exhaust right under the hood and put a spark plug in there.
So you can have a flamethrower?
And I would install a flame kit.
Heck yeah. Alright guys, that's how me and Lucas would build our dream pickup. See you next week.